morning, guys. Oh man, the craziest thing just happened. I was really leaning into sleeping in. I just gotten up and tucked myself back into bed. And the spare room that I'm sleeping in at my buddy's place, the way the window faces, it literally was the most spectacular timing. But I was lying there with my face kind of half turned to the window. All of a sudden, huge explosion, and out the window, I see this big explosion of blue light. Anyway, the power's out. What else is new in this goddamn city? But I've never seen, I don't know much about power grids, but I know enough to know it had something to do with the power grid, but I have never felt and seen the explosion of whatever happens in the grid. Anyway, that was bananagrams. I literally thought the building hit by a bomb. The whole thing shook. And then with all that light. Anyway, and then I just happened to pack candles yesterday with all of my shit to come over here. What a blessing. Gemini, always prepared, even when I don't realize I'm going to be prepared. Very handy. The only thing I'm sad about is that I did not manage to make a coffee. Ugh. Now it's probably going to be 9 days before the goddamn power comes on. Sadness. Okay, well here we are. Well, I did say in yesterday's reading, boom, shlock, lock, boom. Oh my god, was that? Did you all decide to contact your person yesterday? Was it a collective boom? Boom, shlock, lock, boom? Something just blew up. Okay. Yeah, would I kill for coffee? Oof. Oof, I would. Oh. There is technically camping gear here. I could set up the camping gear to make a coffee, but I shan't. Wait, do I have anything to make a coffee? I mean, I do, but okay, never mind. That's fine. Okay, well, let's call in those crowd favorites. God, Jesus, Grandma, Buddha, Archangels, all ascended masters, all of my benevolent ancestors. Sorry, I'm still leading into all of this sleep. I'm having the best sleeps of my life at this place. Peace and quiet. Very nice. Yeah, I was literally just gonna I'm just gonna sleep until the cows come home. I never do that. The good Lord said, not today, sir. Only explosions and lack of power for you. Well, and then I said, well, I matched that. I brought candles. Okay. Yeah, Grandmama. Let's have another sip of water about it. Ooh, maybe there was a big explosion because I also hear all the fire trucks. It was huge. Like, when I say the whole building shook and the amount of light, if you weren't from here and didn't know that the fucking grid was always exploding and shutting down, like, it's embarrassing. The amount of power we never have. And there's nothing even happening in the weather today. Although it has been windy, but still. Okay. Okay, here we go. 2. Oh my god, it's the 4 of Wands to the King of Penties. Well, look at this. This is a nice way to start the morning, all things considered. Ooh, and I feel like the goldenness, are we getting old-timey? I feel like the glow from the candles is really matching the glow from these cards. Okay. Now, which card it was? Hold on, I have to turn them over to see which card is going in their little positions. Who is the first card? Let me look. Oops. Okay, so it is the 4 of Wands first. Okay, so your energy is the 4 of Wands to the King of Penties. Yes, I'm gonna push this. Push everything back a little here so we can make some space for everyone. Okay. What's next? Back to the Four of Cups. Oh boy. I'm just gonna see what all comes up before I start making statements. I'm curious. Okay, so Grandma, what's going underneath the Four of Wands? The Empress. Okay, we're back to that golden energy. Yes. The power wants to kind of come on, but something blew up. Oh, I don't know. I'm telling you, like the winds. Okay, that is one thing the weather has been doing. The winds of change have been blowing. Like they were intense. Okay. Oh, I would kill for a coffee spirit though. I really would if we could just get the power on long enough to make one cup. Okay, let's focus. So what's going underneath? King of Penties. 2, no. Technically 3. Hold on, let me feel this out. Which 3? Who's going underneath the King of Penties? Why do we have 3 for the King of Penties? I don't like this. We have a system. Okay, let's just... Oh. Okay, well, the Queen of Penties going underneath the King of Pentacles. The 2 of Cups is going underneath the 4 of Cups. Technically, it's the 4 of Pentacles next, but that would go into the Empress. I'm going to put it back in. It will come back out if it's meant to. I have done this a million times where I've been like, no, I don't like that card, and Spirit just whips it right back out, so I trust. Okay, so what's going underneath the 4 of Wands to the Empress? The Fool. Exactly. Again, gold, gold, gold. Wow, wow, wow. And with the King of Pentacles to the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. King of Penties to the Queen of Penties. What's going underneath you? The Wheel of Fortune. My goodness. My goodness. Okay, well, so we have this 4 of Cups. And then there's 2 of Cups. Who's for a moment being a bit stinky about all of this? All I see is gold. Just gold and, yeah, like sparks. Just boom. Oh my god, this is another continuation? I don't think it is, but just only because I keep going back to the boom. And I just said that yesterday, like boom, shalak, lock, boom. Like, you know, oh my god, to the sun. To the Chariot. I do. Oh, that sun does look good there. Okay, but and the Chariot. Okay, no, I want a proper shuffle. Okay. So what's going underneath the 4 of Cups to the 2 of Cups, please? No, sorry. Okay, focus. Sometimes my mind races to 1,000 places. I have to catch myself and be like, we're thinking 10,000 thoughts. We gotta, okay. 4 of Cups to the 2 of Cups. What's going as the last card? Oh, I felt you. And then you tucked yourself right back in. Oh. No. Is it this one? It's one of you two. Let me feel you. Let's look. How dare you try to scooch back in there? Okay, well, what's this card? It's this card. Was the Queen of Swords to the... Spirit, I still don't understand why you give me 2 or 3. Okay, well, how do you want me to place it then? It's like a spot for 1 card, but we have 3. Okay, so the last card is the Queen of Swords. with already 2 clarifying cards of the 6 of Penties to the 7 of Cups. Interesting. Yeah, the readings have been different. Doing it differently, or like more cards coming out, me being like, oh, I don't want all these cards. And Spirit arguing with me. Okay. Let me take a little peek here. It's really just that 4 of Cups. But what's interesting, though, is that the King of Pentacles is looking to the future. The Queen is right below him, and she's looking down. Again, there's like this emphasis on like 2 people who clearly are meant to get smoochy. Because this is how they're sitting on the table. So, like, he's off looking over here. She's all trying to be cute and demure, looking at her little pentacle. No one's facing each other. Then we have the guy being a little bit pouty, being like, no. And it's literally a hand attached to a cloud offering a cup. Can you imagine? Can you imagine sitting underneath a tree, feeling sad, but then a floating hand holding a goblet? I would at least be curious enough to be like, what the fuck is that? You know? And this person is not having it. Okay, we have to clarify stats. Do I want to clarify with the same deck? Yeah, everything's been a little bit different. Sometimes I just clarify with the same deck these days. Ooh, I still feel like I hear the winds of hell out there. There is a vibe. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm not sure what it means yet. Okay, what other decks do we have there? I could... No, we'll continue with this deck. Sorry, guys. Sorry. I feel discombobulated. The explosion really, I'm really tired. Really tired. I've just been sleeping and sleeping. Probably trying to fight a cold. Oh, can we not? Please. 2 on the floor. Come on. Oh, this is the chair that drags across the floor. Hold on 1 sec. Okay, there are cards that I'm not even interested in taking right now, Spirit. Okay. Okay, well, let's just clarify. So, you're in this 4 of Wands. That is, like, technically should be, like, happy home. Happy partnership if you're in one. Well, what's this? Yeah, what's the 4 of Wands for you? Because in this one, there is 2 people. They're holding up their little flowers. Five of Swords. What? I beg your pardon. Like, what? What's the 5 of Swords about? How is that clarifying the 4 of Wands? The truth. Oh, is that what the explosion is? You're about to learn a truth. Oh, but I just also kind of heard it doesn't have to be, but because the 5 of Swords can so notoriously be just like a big fat liar. But as I'm looking at all the rest of the cards, though, they're not terrible. So again, is this going back to someone finally communicating where you don't see it coming? And you're like, oh, like a big boom. Okay, well, it's about the truth. Hold on, I can't with these clarifying cards. I'm going to put it back in. That we saw that the last card is the Queen of Swords to the 6 of Pentacles and the 7. I just don't like the way they're laying on the table. I will pull them back out when we get there, but it's distracting me for some reason. Sorry, also, when I first wake up, I like to do a little scratch like a dog or a cat. Just kind of, none of that happened. Everything's all weird this morning. I don't have a coffee. Okay. Okay, well, what's up with this King of Pentacles? Let's clarify. Also, his whole scene is very busy. Like, I don't know what the hell's going on. It looks like blackberries or grapes. Like, this is a really busy scene. Where I'm like, what is happening? Where are you? What are you sitting in? Like, you know what I mean? It looks a little hoardy, to be honest. And he doesn't actually look the happiest. I feel like this King of Pentacles energy is kind of this Four of Cups. Because they're also sitting beside, but we'll see. We will see. Okay. Yeah. Who is this King of Pentacles? And like what? Let's clarify. Who or what is this King of Pentacles? Eight of Cups. Okay. Walking away. Oh, are the rows going differently? Sometimes the rows talk to me in different ways. Are we going topsies? So it is learning a hard truth. This is around a marriage. Because it would make sense. So if we were to go this way, it'd be the Four of Wands to the King of Pentacles to the Four of Cups. The next person would be the Empress to the Queen of Pentacles to the Two of Cups. The Fool, Wheel of Fortune, Queen of Swords. Oh, I think this is going to be a big time divorce. That's going to come out of nowhere. It literally just takes finding out one thing to being like, you don't even need to have a fucking conversation about it. You're like, this is fucking done. Just like that explosion. You're literally laying in your bed. I was so tucked into my pillow. You know when you kind of do the half side lay and you got it just, ooh, and that one pillow that I was just gripping hard, one under the other, and just, I was doing a bit of doom scrolling and then just kind of half looking out the window. Yeah, you're half naked, just like living your best life, and then explosion. Yeah. Oh, Spirit showing me one of the breakups that I had with that ding dong that I dated in New York. The first beginning of us, the first breakup, really. I woke up at like 5 or 6 in the morning to go pee. And when I woke up, that girlfriend was sitting beside me and like watching their stupid show. A show that I've now since watched that I hate. It is stupid. Anyway, I digress. They always wanted me to watch it, and I was like, no, it's not my thing. And then years later, I did watch it with a different girlfriend, and I'm like, oh my god, this show is stupid. I'm so glad. I'm not so glad. Anyway, but my point being, they were being weird. When I came back from going pee, 2 minutes later, they literally turned to face me, and they were just like, I can't move to Seattle with you, and I can't be with you anymore. Now, literally 10 hours before, we were having a hot makeout in the elevator talking about our new lives, moving to like, I think we were planning to move to Seattle. Yeah, this is unfortunately what I'm seeing. It's one of these. Okay. So you're the King of Penties. You're the King of Penties, and as soon as this thing, sorry, now I realize I have a bug bite right here. This thing fucking bit me. And that same little fucking spider, that one that bit my ear, because he has these little teeth marks, like the tiniest little teeth. That's how I can identify him. He bit my thumb yesterday. Ugh, rude. Okay. But yeah, you are not having it. Now that Four of Cups makes sense. Okay, hold on. Let's go back to, I want to have one more for the clarifier for King of Penties to the Eight of Cups. Good for you, though. Oh, Five of Pentacles. Oh, yeah, because you decide to leave quickly, it does. It puts you, you're out in the cold. Oh, boy. And this guy's really injured. Oh, Jesus. Okay, well, let's clarify the Four of Cups. I mean, now it makes sense, doesn't it? Who is this Empress Queen of Pentacles? Yuck. I feel like they did that because you're the one who's leaving. Or did you? Well, we don't know. Oh, a reversed Three of Cups. I'll say. Oh my god. Yeah, it's literally like, this is what's occurred. Yeah, these 3 cups are the one, it's like, and 3 people. Oh my god, so it is around cheating. It usually always is when it's like an explosion like that. Yeah, so no wonder. Sorry I made fun of that 4 of Cups person, saying you're being stinky. You're not being stinky. You're being completely reasonable. Yeah, you just had to fucking leave, probably like real fast. Like for some of you, it would have been literally same day. For some of you, in a matter of like a week or two, where you learn something and you're just like, hell fucking no. And then there's some kind of offer, but you're like, fuck you, fuck no. Like everyone, you're just like, no, eat shit. Even if it is coming from the divine, you're like, it's so new and fresh and everything is so chaotic that even if this were, okay, so what is the cup being offered though? Because it does seem to be divine, but you're like not fucking having it. Oh, so sorry, guys. Oh god, yeah, like the 10 of Cups. Sorry, not the 10 of Cups, the 10 of Swords. Well, the cup being offered is the ending, like total ending, but like this is you. That's why like you're like, no, I don't want any more. I don't like, what are we like, no. It's hard for you to see that it's like the ending. Because you're like, I'm already fucked up. Like, yeah, okay. Okay, so who is this Empress? Because I feel like this is them. Wait, I don't know though. I'm feeling into it. Maybe, I don't know. Let's see. Okay, is this Empress Queen of Penthes the one who did you wrong? Because, I don't know. Oddly enough, there is a 2 of Cups, but I also feel like you were just in a situation. Oh, 7 of Wands. Yeah, this is that son of a nutcracker, I believe. Hold on. Who is this Empress to? You see the 7 of Wands. Oh, boy. Yeah, they fucked up. They fucked up. Now they're trying to defend themselves. Nothing to defend when it's like boom, shalak, lock, boom. Yeah, when the proof is just like that thing exploding and clear as fucking day. Because, you know, sometimes the power goes out, like nothing happens. The power just goes out. I literally heard and felt the explosion. Yeah, so when I feel like when evidence is like that, it's really hard to lie. Because cheaters, oh, like this is my beef, guys. And if you're an ex-cheater and you're like, you know what, that wasn't my story, I cheated, it really fucked me up, I got into therapy, admitted it, I was honest the whole way through, did the fucking work, like, good for you. But to date, I have not met these cheaters. Every fucking cheater will gaslight you to your fucking face, including that ding-dong that I was with in New York. They were also a cheater. And then when I fucking showed them proof, they're like, no. Oh my god. Anyway. Yeah, I get real fucking spicy. It's the lying for me. I fucking hate liars. Get a fucking grip. Ugh. Okay. So they've put you in the 10 of Swords. This is the other thing too, is that they don't actually look at the hurt they've caused. They just think about themselves. So you're in the 10 of Swords, you know, and they're crying about them, literally about themselves, really. Ugh. Interesting. Okay, so what's the Queen of Pentacles then? Because I feel like it's the same person, but like, what else do we have to say about this idiot? Yeah, they juggle people. I think some people just have a disorder. Like, if the only thing you know how to do to get off is just like literally by screwing lots of people behind the scenes, because some people just get off on the act of cheating. It's the secrecy. Ugh, ick. Sorry, I do. My human side, very judgy. So like, yeah, if your history includes cheating, I'm probably not the reader for you because I'm always going to drag your ass. Anyone who takes accountability and responsibility and always does the work and like stays on top of that shit, bravo. Absolutely. Most don't. Okay, so this person likes to juggle people, even when they're married. Ugh. Okay. Well, let's find out. So how many people are they juggling? Let's just get real Snoopy and Scoopy, because also I feel like this person's just going to lie to your face anyway. It was one time. Oh, I was drunk. Oh, shut up. Like, that's kind of shit where I'm like, seriously, shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. The truth always comes out. It always gets revealed, and you're going to look stupid when I have all the facts. Yeah, this is the thing. I'm like, I've dealt with enough liars, and like, also, like, my mom is a cheater. My sister has cheated. She says that she hasn't cheated on this husband, but like all of her other partners, and like, and again, they're always the most jealous ones. Same with my son's mom. Like, just get a fucking grip. Do the fucking work. Ugh. Okay, sorry guys, I do. Gets me spice level 9 million. It's one thing I will never, like, I don't know if you guys are like this. I tell all of my new prospective long-term partners where I let them know right out of the gate. I'm like, the one thing I will never ever fucking do. So if you want to fucking test that, you cheat, it's done for life. We will never have another discussion about it. I don't do fucking cheaters. So if that's your fucking thing and I fucking catch you, oh man. Ugh. Okay. Yeah, so how many people are they juggling? Because that was quite the explosion. Okay, it's just one. Not that it is just one, but sometimes there's like 8 people on the table. Okay, but yeah, there's their stupid passion stick. Ugh, keep it in your pants. Okay, well, 2 of Cups. Well, we know there is no 2 of Cups. There's no love, I can tell you right now. We see, oh yeah, look, the 2 of Cups. These were the 2 cards that slid out, and I will take it because it is appropriate. 8 of Swords to the 7 of Swords. Yeah, this person for a hot sec, you didn't know. And this person is dancing around, and look at the look of delight on their face, sneaking around. Oh yeah, Meanwhile, here you are. Essentially, you're kind of trapped because when you don't have all the information to make decisions on, yeah, it's like you're kind of imprisoned in this relationship because if you had all the information, you would not be in this fucking partnership. And that's exactly what happened, or is about to happen. Great. Okay, so the Fool is past facing. Man, I never know where these readings are gonna go. God, that's the thing, you gotta clarify, because like what looks real hot to trot? Yeah, in the past. In the past, one of you took that leap of faith. I do probably believe it was you. But see, the rose is white. See, again, the way that this person would have presented themselves, and again, is pure. Oh, like they're showing up as an Empress, Queen of Pentacles? I beg your pardon. You are demoted. Get back to being a page, a reversed. Okay. Let's clarify the Fool. Grandmama, get in here stat. Let's really get Snoopy and Scoopy. No vagueness at all. Give me all of the tea. Oh, yeah. 3 of Swords. Because again, the Fool is past facing. So initially when you would have met, it would have been very exciting. It would have felt like a new dawn, a new day, total excitement. And it was not. Oh man. I'm sorry, folks. Really sorry if this is what's going on for you. Okay, hold on. And it makes sense that it is one person because, again, the 3 of Cups, And we saw the 3 cups in the 4 of cups, and then we have the 3 of swords. And with that, how many people? So it'd be like you, probably your spouse, and this one other person. That makes 3. Okay, well, let's clarify the Wheel of Fortune. The Devil. Oh, I don't make light of this, but goddamn, again, like being caged. Had you known what you were dealing with, like I'm telling you, it's just like, because a commitment is based off of, you make a commitment with someone, and basically like a contract to be like, I agree to do this life with you under these conditions, and everyone agrees. And with that 8 of Swords, again, it feels like an imprisonment, because if you had all the information, you would choose to not stay. So this devilish goddamn energy. And see, and it's clarifying, but see how this guy's sliding? I feel like this guy is sliding down. Yeah, Devi Devil. And it was funny, when I was looking at it, I was looking at these very books and thinking about contracts. Yeah. And see, the other 2 people, yeah, like whoever your person was, hooking up. Yeah, it's like bringing someone else into the mix here. Devi Devil's overseeing that. It's just like, no. And see, we end on that Queen of Swords, because you have all the clarity. Hold on. Let's go back to Wheel of Fortune. No, that makes a lot of sense. Okay. Excuse me. Oh. Queen of Swords. I also feel like this is an immediate, like, I feel as though you're the type of person, not only did you learn and either kick the person out or move out yourself, you were like, nope, like not even room for a conversation. You were like, fuck this. Pack your shit and go, or I'm packing my shit and going. And if you are married, it was like, first you just had to find a new place, or like whatever that looked like, and then you were like, got to your lawyer, we're like, do you have those fucking papers? We're done. I respect that. Not easy. Yeah, the Emperor. Well, on one hand, I'm very proud for you, because these really are your final cards. This is your energy. You're the Queen of Swords to the Emperor. Ooh, I just got really cold, and I feel like I'm gonna be sick. Yeah. You know, when there's a shock, like when you get all of a sudden you get cold, and you're just like, you just feel queasy, where you're just like, I'm gonna throw up, or I'm gonna have like violent diarrhea about this. Okay, okay, let's put all these cards back in, because that was very clear. I want a little more information. Just whisper. Okay. How is your heart doing right now? This also might be, I hate to break it to you, but you might be in part of the timeline where like this is about to happen and you don't know yet. But for a lot of you, I think this might have just happened. Put yourself where it resonates. I hate to be the bearer of bad news. See, this is why sometimes, especially when we have like delicious readings, but I gotta keep it real. I can only read what I see. You gotta keep it to the truth. Okay, so you're private about this, but the 6 of Pentacles is now reversed. Yeah, you're not feeling very generous, I think, especially in regards to that person. The High Priestess, though, she works with the elements and the things that we cannot see, a higher power. So you're relying on things outside of yourself. to make sense of a mystery, to give you the support that you need. But externally, you're not feeling that generous. I suspect it's with this person, but it could be with others too. Like, right? Like that Four of Cups, when there's still good things coming, but because something really shitty has just happened, you're like, no, get away from me. Yeah, get the fuck. Oh boy, the Tower. Yeah, to the Five of Cups, to the Hierophant. I'm telling you, it's like an immediate divorce. It's literally like this morning. It's like, I feel like it might have even happened that way. You were lying in bed and like maybe you saw the text pop up on their phone. Again, I've been watching a lot of Charlotte Dobre. How people get busted in their cheating always is just so remarkable. But a lot of it is just like you're lying in bed and fucking idiots. They just have their phone right there and the text from the lover pops up and then you see it and you're like, I beg your fucking pardon. Hand me that phone right the fuck now. Oh, okay. So, Grandma, what else does the collective or the person that I'm honed in on need to hear? Because that's a lot. And it's right before the holidays. Nobody fucking needs that. But to be honest though, it's better to know that you're literally with a lying, dirt-kicking snake. It's never a good time to find out, but it's better to know. Oh boy. Yeah, 9 of Wands to the 7 of Penties. But see, you got the head banshees. Yeah, you're very defensive. That makes sense. 100%. And your grief has all those stages, but there's going to be a point where you have to, like, you put a lot of time and investment into this thing, into this person, to the relationship, the marriage. Yeah, there's a bit of a review time. Okay, so what is the guidance? What does collective need to know? What would you like them to know, Grandmama? Yeah, it's just gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt big time. Like sometimes with stuff like that, it's just, it's about having all the information and then just learning how to navigate and untangle the emotional aspects. And no one can tell you what that recipe looks like. It's a moment-to-moment kind of situation. It's gonna look different for everybody. Okay, 2 more cards. What is the advice? But like, lean into it. Lean into the hard feelings. The Chariot. Again, movement. Okay, that's good. Oh my god. Yeah, I think this is literally about you moving into a new home, a new space. Okay, so what happens after you move? I feel like we're going to shoot a little bit down, but like I feel like overall though this is going to be good. The 8 of Swords. Okay, you do move, but you're still, you feel stuck. You might just be, because it's going underneath the 3 of Swords, so I think you're just like in a bit of a loop on that heartache of like, how did I not see? Or like, you know, sometimes we get really mad at ourselves. Okay. Yeah, the Ace of Swords. Learning that truth, that's going underneath the Chariot. And this is going back to that 5 of Penties. So, this really just is a process for you. There's not much I can add to this. When we find out things that are just so hurtful and terrible, there is no easy way. But you're doing all the right things. The fact that you are already in your Emperor energy, the fact that you will not stand for this type of behavior or treatment of yourself or the relationship. You're doing all the right things, but it does require you to feel, you know, and to just take it one day, one step at a time. Okay. I'm going to leave it there because it's pretty clear. And I don't know if there is much. Like, really, like when it's just that shitty and terrible, it's just, it is. It's just shitty and terrible. But you do get through it. You're doing all the right things. It's just a matter of picking up the pieces, being gentle. Be tender with yourself. Oh man, that requires a universal hug. Oh, I could just give you a little hug. Oh, a little pat on the back. Truly. Okay, well, that's not the reading I expected. Stay blessed. Stay golden, okay?